one of the most important topics in my life. Not as some expert or a motivational coach with 1 million subscribers, but as an ordinary guy who's been stuck in these struggles for a long time. I've often asked myself, why can't I move forward even when I have goals, resources, and desire? Why do I clearly see where I want to go, to income, to my channel, to a business, to the life I dream of, but still stay in place? Not because I can't, but because I don't start. And here's the saddest part, I'm not alone. Millions of people are trapped in this every day. They have dreams, time, even skills, but they don't act, because something invisible paralyzes them. We call it laziness, but it's not laziness. It's fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear that you won't handle it. Sometimes, even fear of success. Because if you achieve what you dreamed of, you'll have to become someone new. And your brain fears that. Once I caught myself thinking, what if I just never start? What if I stay forever in this state, where I have everything, but nothing moves? It terrified me. Not because I fear poverty. I fear emptiness. I fear waking up at 35 and realizing everything I could have done stayed in my head. In draft. In someday. There's another kind of day that haunted me. When there's nothing inside, no drive, no anxiety, no spark. Just calm. As if I've reached my comfort zone. Eating, working out, watching series, chatting with friends, everything's fine. But my mind screams, this isn't the limit. This is just the beginning. So I invent goals. When I buy a BMW G20, everything will change. When I earn 500K, I'll finally feel alive. But over time, even these goals stop warming me. Because the problem isn't the goals. The problem is waiting for that I want to feeling. And that feeling might not come for months. From this, I came up with a theory. Imagine 2 lines. A white one on the right, a black one on the left, and an empty space in between. On these lines is a bold dot choice. Every person's fate is pre-written, but not in the way people think. There'd be no point if God already knew who goes to heaven or hell. Instead, God set 3 life paths. The white line, your maximum success. Everyone can be the next Elon Musk or Mr. Beast. The black line, your worst version. You can fall into darkness. The gray line, uncertainty. A life trapped in your own mental loops, avoiding choices. The core truth? Always choose. And remember, the hardest choice usually leads to the white line. The easiest, the black line. Avoiding choice? You stay stuck. So I dug deeper, not into motivational videos, but into psychology, neuroscience, real research. And I realized a simple, revolutionary truth. Motivation isn't the cause of action, it's the result. People think, first I'll feel motivated, then I'll act. But it's the opposite. You act, and then motivation comes. You start, and inspiration follows. You hit record, and only then does the idea form in your head. It's like going to the gym. Who hasn't dreaded a workout, but after the first set, felt energy, joy, even euphoria? Same with business, videos, any growth-driven task. The key is to take the smallest action to trigger the chain reaction. That's where the 5-second rule saved me. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and move. Open the doc. Hit record. Write 1 sentence. Why does it work? You have literally 5 seconds to outsmart fear. After that, your brain can't switch to stop danger mode, you're already in motion. Honestly, you just start doing your shit. Your brain stops overthinking fear and tries to stop you from sitting still. Another game changer? Letting go of perfection. I used to fear uploading videos because I wanted perfect lighting, editing, delivery ideas. But while I waited, my channel stayed dead. Then I thought, what if I post not perfect content, but honest content? What if I speak not as a guru, but as a human with doubts, failures, struggles? And guess what? Those became my most authentic videos, the ones that connected. People don't crave perfection. They crave realness. When you show you're fighting, but still moving forward, it inspires more than any polished success story. To keep going, stop waiting for the right moment. It doesn't exist. There will always be fatigue, doubts, lack of knowledge, imperfect conditions. But if you wait for everything to align, you'll stay in almost. And almost is where dreams die. I started a simple system. Every morning, one action that moves me toward my goal. Not 10. Not 5. 1. Jot an idea. Send an email. Film 30 seconds. If I do it, the day is a win. Because I didn't let fear win. I chose action. And here's the magic. Over time, it became a habit. A habit of motion. A habit of not waiting for mood. A habit of being who I want to be today, not tomorrow. Because success isn't one giant leap. It's 1,000 tiny steps taken when you absolutely don't feel like it. One more thing. Stop blaming yourself for laziness. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Everyone has inner resistance. Even those you call successful. The difference? They learned to act despite it. Not because they're stronger, but because they chose willpower over waiting for motivation. I'm not saying I'm perfect now. There are days I zone out, doubt myself, want to quit. But now I have an anchor. What did I do today for my dream? If the answer is nothing, tomorrow I start small. Because a tiny step beats eternal waiting. And yes, there are days I choose to be lazy. That's fine. I've found my rhythm. Friends, if you're watching this, you feel that inner call too. You want more. You're tired of procrastination, self-deception. I'll start tomorrow. So start today. Right now. Not perfectly. Not heroically. Just start. I've started many disciplines spontaneously. Cold showers in the morning, then at noon. 4 or 5 days straight. On day 7, I took one at noon again. Sometimes in the evening. Cutting short-form social media. I kept only Telegram and YouTube. On my phone, I deleted all apps except essentials. Thank you for watching till the end. May your next step be taken, not when you feel like it, but because you decided, enough waiting. I'm starting. Drop your how questions in the comments. If I've lived through something similar, I'll share my experience. And please, don't judge this video's script harshly. It's my first. I'll get better.